Hello. Those of you who were not able to get to our open house last week, I'm so sorry we missed you, but I wanted to go over the new products that have joined the Young Living family that came out at convention. In case you don't know who I am and we've never met, my name is Michelle Venable Brown, and I am going to go through some of the new, well, actually all of the new products that came out a couple weeks ago and have now joined the Young Living family. So I'm going to go through this product information booklet, and I don't think they're in any particular order, but just so that I can look down and see some of the ingredients and pass them on to you. So let's get started, shall we? Charcoal bar soap. This one is, of course, a favorite of mine because I am an esthetician by trade. And so the Young Living Charcoal Bar Soap is phenomenal. It has charcoal powder, aloe leaf extract, orange blossom extract. It smells fantastic. This one is really good for oily skin, skin that tends to have some issues. So that wouldn't be a chosen soap for me for my face. But at this time of year in the heat and humidity of South Carolina, if I've been outside, maybe gardening, doing some yard work, that would be helpful maybe on my chest area, some teenagers on their back, definitely for their face. It's a very deep cleansing soap. So it's not going to be a good choice for dry or more mature skins. Lewis, I think, would absolutely love that product. There is citrus oil, of course, in there, but you do not have to worry about that being photosensitive. It all depends on the dilution rate, and that is what's called a rinse-off product. You're not going to put that on your skin and leave it and go outside in the sun, so you don't need to worry about that. Freedom oil, because I said we're going to be bouncing around a little bit. Freedom oil, this one was only available at convention. So if you weren't at convention, I'm sorry, you were not going to be able to get it. I wish I could have gotten more of these. I hate that I didn't. Listen to the lineup of what's in this one, guys. Copaiba, Sacred Frankincense, Idaho Blue Spruce, Vetiver, Lavender, Peppermint, Palo Santo, Valerian, and Rue. Seriously. You guys need to grab your EOPR, your Essential Oil Pocket Reference Book, and look those up because they're amazing. And if you can find anybody that you can get one of these from, you need to grab it. That is a heavy-hitting oil blend, I'm telling you. Can't wait to use this one on my foot. All right, Gary's True Grit Einkorn Berries. Now, this is a weird little thing to me because they're called berries, but to me, they look more like kernels, like rice kernels. Matter of fact, we were all eating some of them raw the other night. I know you're not going to be able to see that really well, but don't they look more like little rice kernels? I won't put those back in there. Those are, it says, perfect for homes that support traditional family practices. It's known as one of the oldest grain varieties. Einkorn wheat has a lower gluten content than modern wheat varieties. No artificial colors or flavors, no preservatives, no GMOs. Can be used in various recipes. And there are a couple recipes on the back. There's Einkorn Berries Breakfast, which to me sounds very similar to like an oatmeal type thing. And then there's Einkorn Berries Toasted Pine Nut Pilaf. So I was told that you can basically take this, for all of you industrious people who love to do this sorts of thing, you can actually mill this down yourself to be a good grain. Holstein, don't knock this over, please. My cat is checking out everything. You can actually mill this down yourself as a flour to use for your baking. And then you also can use this as a grain replacement, like as a rice replacement, as an oatmeal replacement, that sort of thing. So Einkorn berries. Okay. You know what's upstairs that I didn't bring down here? The Einkorn Flake cereal. Matter of fact, it might be empty because my husband's been eating it. But the Einkorn Flake cereal, there's only 5 ingredients in the cereal, guys. If I like it, anybody will like it. It's actually super yummy because I'm very picky. It's low in fat, no trans fat, no artificial colors, no colorings, no artificial flavors, no preservatives. It has 25 grams of whole grains and 4 grams of protein in every serving, which we discovered upstairs is 3/4 of a cup is a serving. It has, let's see, I want to tell you what the ingredients are in there. It tastes so good. Okay, it's whole grain einkorn flour, coconut sugar, oat bran, salt, and mixed tocopherols, which is vitamin E. All right, so it is super good. I was shocked. I really thought I was not going to like it, and I loved it. It's very yummy. Everybody that I know that has little kids actually likes it too. Speaking of little kids, this one, KidSense Mighty Pro. This is crazy amazing. Probiotic and prebiotic supplement. What's the difference? Okay, so we know that we have Life 9 for the adults, which is a probiotic. That helps gut health. Everything that we've got that goes wonky is usually tied to the gut, like 85% or some crazy amazing percentage of our immune system is found in the digestive system, right? So gut health is extremely important. These probiotics like you get from things like yogurt, which by the way, a lot of times yogurt has a lot of sugar in there, but a lot of things that feed our digestive system with the probiotics have to have something to feed on themselves to keep them around and alive and active in there to do their job even better. And that's what a prebiotic is. So these are for kids. A lot of adults love them too, because remember the old pixie sticks that we used to eat as a kid? Am I the only one that's that old that used to love those things? That's what these taste like. They taste like pixie sticks. So you can actually open one, you and or your kids, just pop it in your mouth like a pixie stick. It tastes so good. Or you can mix it in, fruit. You can mix it in a smoothie. You can mix it in a juice, whatever you want to, but you don't have to because they straight up taste phenomenal. Gut health is very important, and especially with picky kids. I'm a picky adult, so that is fantastic. So it says it provides a sweet and tasty experience, whether added to fruit or a drink or dissolved directly in the mouth. So that way you don't have to worry about refrigerating it, like we do with our Adults Life 9. Successfully colonizes the GI tract, may help with occasional bouts of constipation, provides support against occasional digestive discomfort, helps with diarrhea, gas, and bloating, promotes digestive health, promotes general health for children, healthy bacteria in the gut, right? So awesome stuff. Okay, going back to an oil, Kunzea is the new oil that is available for anyone, offers a clean, spicy, woodsy aroma. It has comparable properties to tea tree. It's comparable, but it's different. It's a very lovely, light, nice smell. The Kunzea plant is commonly referred to as the white cloud. It is native along the southern coast of Australia and Tasmania. But it's a beautiful. And the way this is written, it says with properties to help soothe fatigued muscles and work to reduce the appearance of blemishes, Kunzea will be a new household staple. You can also use it alongside purification to help purify the air or instead of tea tree for a more pleasant aroma, because there are some folks who love tea tree, but they're not so hot on the scent of tea tree. So this one is a fantastic alternative. Lantern diffuser, right here, this guy, lantern diffuser. It has a lot of the same features that the Desert Mist does. So right now I have it on the intermittent setting, and I have it on the candlelight mode feature, the candle flicker. And I can switch it to, let's switch to that. So you can switch colors just like you can with the Desert Mist. It has 5 hours runtime on high, 8 hours runtime on low. And if you put it on intermittent, which is 1 minute on, 1 minute off, that's what I have it on. It'll run for about 10 hours. It has 11 different light settings. It can be turned on or off. And or you can rotate through all the colors. That is beautiful. Imagine putting citronella or Kunzea in that diffuser and setting it outside, like on your patio or screened-in porch or whatnot. That's beautiful. I love that one. Super easy to add water to and clean. Next up, maximum strength acne treatment. Another one that I was super excited about. You only need a teensy tiny little bit. and it doesn't have a weird smell to it. You know how acne treatments have a super strong, weird smell to it? This one does not. Salicylic acid, because you guys, that is the only thing that helps a blemish truly to get inside of the pores and clean it out, is salicylic acid. The salicylic acid comes from wintergreen, but this is not super over drying because of all of the other essential oils that it is formulated with. So it's tough on blemishes, gentle and moisturizing where it needs to be. It is formulated without sulfates, phthalates, petrochemicals, parabens, dyes, synthetic fragrances, or synthetic preservatives. Contains 100% pure essential oils, which of course we knew. It also uses tea tree to reduce the appearance of blemishes and maintain healthy looking skin. It is vegan friendly. So I am super excited about that one. And next up, mineral sunscreen lotion SPF 50. I actually used this one yesterday while we were outside at the lake. Non-greasy matte finish. Helps prevent sunburn for all skin types, including sensitive. Water and sweat resistant up to 80 minutes. Formulated without avobenzone, oxybenzone, retinol palmitate, parabens, phthalates, petrochemicals, PABA, UV chemical absorbers, artificial colors, or synthetic fragrances. So it doesn't have any of that stuff in there. So for those people who have super sensitive skin like me, reactive skin, it's fabulous. All right, here's the two biggies about this one. The Skin Cancer Foundation recommends this product as an effective broad spectrum sunscreen. So it has been given the seal of approval recommended by the Skin Cancer Foundation. Also, it is wreath safe. Thank you, Hawaii, for recognizing the fact that sunscreens are harming our environment as well. So it is wreath safe. It has things like sunflower oil, helichrysum oil, lavender oil, carrot seed essential oil, frankincense essential oil, things that are super good for the skin while we're out and about in the sun. Next up, Mira Luminous Cleansing Oil. Now, cleansing oil, you're thinking to yourself, well, Michelle, I have oily skin. I can't use that. Yes, you can, and you should. Oil breaks up oil. This is great for pretty much anybody. Gentle on dry or sensitive skin. It actually is good for oily skin because oil breaks up oil. You want to take 2 or 3 pumps of this in your hand. This is a good size bottle. Dry hands, dry face. Work it all over the face to break up everything. Then add a little water with your hands. Work it around again to emulsify and then rinse clean. It rinses clean with water. It contains antioxidants to improve the texture and appearance of the skin. It softens and moisturizes the skin. It's safe for all skin types. It's 100% plant-based and naturally derived ingredients. It's vegan and cruelty-free, not tested on animals. None of this stuff is, luckily. Formulated without all of the junk that we talked about with the SPF. Removes impurities, including makeup and water-resistant sunscreens. I used that yesterday to take the sunscreen off my face when I came back in from the lake. It has a Lang Lang essential oil, joy, jojoba seed, and argan oil. It is amazingly great. It is gentle on the skin, tough on makeup and dirt and oil that clogs pores. You need to try a cleansing oil if you have not already. Also in the Mira lineup is the Mira Lustrous Hair Oil. Okay, tiny bit goes a long way. Formulated with every hair type in mind, okay? Restores the healthy appearance of damaged hair. Lang Lang Rose Essential Oil, Abyssinian Oil, Monai Oil, Camellia Oil. It's amazing. Improves the manageability, softness, and shine, gives hair a sleek, high gloss, silky finish, minimizes frizz, it's what I need, flyaways and tangles. Can be used on wet or dry hair. I like to use dry on mine because that's when I get the frizzies. Vegan and cruelty-free, formulated without all the yuck. A couple drops will do it. I have very fine hair, so I love it because it is not heavy at all. Orange Blossom Face Wash. You're like, well, Michelle, we've had this before. Yes, this was reformulated, has gotten even better. Key ingredients, Copaiba Essential Oil, Andoroba Oil, Acai Oil, Orange Blossom Essential Blend. Helps keep healthy looking skin, removes dirt and oil from pores, reduces oily skin and surface oil. See, it's been reformulated, guys. It's in this pump and it's a clear gel now, all right? Contains naturally cleansing essential oils, maintains the skin's moisture barrier. It was created with sensitive skin in mind. So we're removing the dirt and the oil and the grime. It's formulated without all the yuck behind. It is leaving no residue behind. And of course, afterwards, they have come up now with an orange blossom moisturizer. I am so excited about this, you guys. This is formulated much more for oily skin than the Art Light. This again it's non-greasy, it's non-irritating. A little bit goes a long way. You don't need to be slathering this on. It soothes, softens, and calms and moisturizes the skin. It improves the appearance of the skin. It's for sensitive skin, hypoallergenic skin. It has orange blossom oil, St. John's wort. Might need to be sniffing that. Calendula, kelp, apple, licorice root extract, and some microalgae in there. It is formulated to leave the skin feeling soft and matte, not greasy or irritated, works well with sensitive skin types, hypoallergenic, and has a fresh, clean scent. Very excited about that for those who have oily, shiny skin. Let's talk about some makeup because that's what's up next in the book. New cinnamon infused lipsticks. You guys, these for you peoples who wanted more intense, rich, pigmented colors, you got them, okay? This is Siren, which is a deep plum. I don't know if you can see this deep plum, but these are coconut oil, shea butter, orange, peppermint, spearmint, and cinnamon bark essential oils in them. They are amazingly moisturizing, hydrating, soothing. They soften lips, they add shine, they glow on, they go on smooth. They have a super creamy, velvety texture. They improve the appearance of fullness. Like I said, that one was Siren. Icon is a dark pink. I actually have a little bit of Icon on now. Again, I said these are, oh my gosh, the feel of these is crazy. Posh is a deep burgundy. Posh was a very popular color at convention. I heard a lot of people trying Posh on and loving it. Muse is a very deep copper brown. That's Muse. All of these are so rich, and you notice the containers are different than the other lipsticks. These are very, very, very intense. And of course, none of the yuck is in there. And the last one is called Untamed, which is a deep raspberry. It's a very neutral, very pretty color too. I know these are very hard to see on video, which is why you definitely need to check them out yourself when you can. Again, for all of you who want the deep, rich, intense colors, they are wow, gorgeous. Okay, the primers. We have a hydrating primer and a mattifying primer now. The hydrating primer, as it sounds, smooths and conditions the skin. It hydrates and moisturizes, creates a smooth surface for your foundation, reduces, all primers will reduce the shine and minimize the look of the pores, and enhances the look of makeup. It minimizes the appearance of imperfections. Both of those will do that. Both of those will minimize the look of fine lines, pores, and imperfections. Anybody have any of those? Like me? Okay, so it's not, they're all formulated with non-nano ingredients. So they basically put down a nice thin layer before you put your makeup on, so your makeup has something to stick to without going in all the little nooks and crannies, all right? I truly think that you need both the hydrating and the mattifying, because on days like today where it's hot, humid, and sticky, I like to use the mattifying, even though I'm very dehydrated and dry skin. So I love the moisturizing for basically everyday use, but if I'm going to be outside a lot, I flip over and I use the mattifying. Okay, does that make sense? So I like to have both, but Obviously, if you're more oily, I would choose the mattifying. If you're more dry, I would choose the hydrating. For me, I like to have both, and I really do feel like most people really do need to have both of those. The new kabuki brush. The new kabuki brush. So many people are used to having a kabuki brush for their foundation. Now I realize with the Savvy Minerals foundation, you know, we take our misting spray, we mist the brush, we pick it up and we apply. Well, there really is no mineral foundation police that's going to come and arrest you. If you would prefer to put it on dry with the kabuki brush, I suggest doing one side of your face one way, one side of your face the other. See which way looks better. See which way you like the look of the best. You can also use your kabuki brush for blending if you would like. You know, I fell in love with kabuki brush years ago, and this feels so nice and supple. It's perfectly rounded to pick up all the minerals and do whatever you need to do with it. It is perfect. So you can use it for your foundation. You can use it for blending. You can use it for anything you want. Ta-da! Guess what's back? Mascara is back, reformulated. Gives lashes a naturally defined look. It's infused with lavender essential oil. Look that up in your EOPR to see why that might be in the mascara. It conditions and nourishes the lashes, formulated without the yuck, yuck, yuck. It's clinically tested for ocular irritation, so it's safe to use on sensitive eyes. I have extremely sensitive eyes, and I love this stuff. It has hydrolyzed jojoba esters, lavender essential oil, coconut fruit extract, and all that super good stuff in mine. The trick with natural, quote unquote, natural mascaras is that normally they are a little different formulation than what we are typically used to. So what I suggest is you apply, give it a minute to dry before you apply a second coat if you'd like. This is a very nice brush for getting all of your little teensy weensy lashes in the corners, underneath. It's super good. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So apply in thin, even coats and let each coat dry before applying another coat. Okay, does that make sense? Great. So multitasker. We had multitasker available in dark, which is what I normally wore on my brows. And if you were light-handed enough, pretty much anybody could use the multitasker. But people were a little afraid, so now we have 3 new colors. We have tan, which is the one that I'm wearing on my eyebrows today. We have medium, and we have light. The cool thing about multitaskers is they multitask, hence the name. That means that you can actually use them to cover up any grays or any roots that are showing. You know, for those of us that aren't natural colors, you can use them for eyeshadows, you can use them for eyeliners, you can use them for lipsticks, lip liners, blushes, whatever you want to do. Everything is really multitaskers. They really are the perfect brow shadow powders. That's really kind of their main formulation. And I said, I like either the original dark or right now the new tan, either one. Those are the ones that I like to wear. Those are really pigmented. I mean, a minuscule amount is how much you're going to use on your brush. You don't need a lot. Speaking of really pigmented, the new eyeshadow palette, look at this. These are gorgeous, you guys. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, gorgeous. This one makes a beautiful eyeliner. Oh, look at there. Ooh, doubles. This one makes a beautiful eyeliner when you use a dampened eyeliner brush. I use that a lot as an eyeliner. Gorgeous. So you can use these wet or dry, and they are absolutely beautiful. I actually have also taken 1 drop of the hair oil, put it straight, you can see it there where I've done it to these two. I've put 1 drop of the hair oil straight onto the eyeshadow palette and then rubbed it with my finger, and it has made a beautiful cream eyeshadow. So for those of you that love cream eyeshadows, You can also do that with 1 drop of your hair oil. These are gorgeous. Highly pigmented. Again, they contain coconut oil, lavender essential oil, and shea butter. All super good for the skin. Now, you know that we had the Diamond Dust Mineral Veil, but some people are like, well, Michelle, I feel like I'm a little too sparkly for that. Like, I love it, but I get it. Like, some people are just not into sparkle. So Young Living heard you, and they came out with the Mineral Veil in matte. So it's a beautiful finishing powder in matte. It blurs the appearance of imperfections. Again, does anybody have any imperfections that they would like to have blurred other than me? Because I know Young Living didn't create this just for me, although I would like to think that I'm that important. All right, so minimizes the appearance of pores, gives the skin an airbrushed look. Who doesn't want that? And absorbs excess oil. Formulated, again, without all of the yuck. I dare you to try to find a makeup as clean as Savvy Minerals. Trust me, I sold Jane Iredale, who was the foremost frontier of the mineral makeups, and it's not as clean as this. Neither is Bare Essentials. I'm not knocking their lines at all. I am not knocking their lines at all. I'm just saying that this Savvy Minerals line is even cleaner, which surprised me. And if clean isn't your thing, they're just beautiful. Like, they're just beautiful. So just go with that. Like, you know, just go with that. Okay, so that was it. Those are the new lineups for the convention products. There was one more oil called Journey On, which is a blend that Gary Young made. I kind of have this personal feeling that that was made specifically to come out when he journeyed on beyond his earthly time. And that is a very special oil. And again, you need to get to convention next year so that you're able to partake in some special things that are given to us for taking the time and making the investment to go and to learn more about the company, the people, the farms, which makes Young Living so very different from any other company. One of the things that makes them so different from any other company, and the camaraderie of the people. So I hope this was helpful to at least breeze through these things for you. And please get with your enroller or who helped you get involved with Young Living if you have any questions on the new products so that we can help you even further. Please go ahead and add them to your Essential Rewards order for July because they are up and running and you can add them now. If you are not on Essential Rewards, you need to be. You are spending so much more money by not being on Essential Rewards. We will have a video to explain that to you later, but trust me, it is a no-brainer. You can cancel it at any time, but you will literally be saving at least 50% or more if you will get on the Essential Rewards program. So get on it. Have a wonderful day.